About to start the beginnings of a new hobby, which is sourdough. It only took me like 15 years to get here. The angles aren't going to get much better, so apologies in advance, I guess. Yes, I'm jumping on that bandwagon, but to be fair, I've wanted to be on it for a long time prior to it being a bandwagon. Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything else. Sourdough starter. Today is day 1. What is it? I think it's like October 29th or something like that. So let me take you through what I've got and we are gonna get started. Alright, so I have my jar that we're starting in. It's just a old classical jar that I have, you know, run through the dishwasher. So we have that. This is going to be my filtered water. Don't judge me for the plastic. I don't want to hear it. We've got our scale. I have a bowl and spoon just in case I need it. I also have some whole wheat flour. So from the not extensive but pretty thorough research I did on it to do the sourdough starter, it's super easy. It is 1 part flour to 1 part water. And they said while you can use all-purpose to have like some kind of wheat or rye flour, is usually better to feed your starter. And I'm like, why not start with good things? So here, this is like, I am not good at this. The last creator I was looking at says she always starts with 113 grams. I'm gonna see what 113 grams looks like. Woo! Making a mess. It looks like in my jar. Assuming that it makes it into the jar and not all over the counter. Yeah, I think 113 should be cool. 115, I can live with that. Okay, so it's gonna be about that much in there. Yep, 115. The scale is not the best because yeah, have you had the same issue with Amazon Basics things not being fantastic? Zero that out. And we're gonna do 115 grams of water. On the nose, people. Did you see me? Did you see me? Okay, sorry. All right, it's a little on the dry side, so I'm just gonna put a smidge less water. Let's try that much. That looks perfect. So I did do a little bit more water because it was giving more dough than batter. Sorry, I'm really close. But yeah, so this is our, oops, focus on the starter. There we go. So this is like our finished consistency. Super duper thick, but nice and well mixed. Yeah, that's about it. Sorry, I'm just trying to look and see where we are measurement wise. It looks like we're at the 8 ounce. Yeah, 8 ounce mark. Can you see that? Of course you can't. Okay, so right here, you can't really see it, but it's 8 ounces. I have my lid that we're just going to place. It's not even, it's barely on there. Yeah, I'm so excited. Like genuinely, does this mean I'm an old person? I don't know. Am I old maid? Because sourdough really just made me so excited. But we're gonna check in again tomorrow. So we're gonna discard tomorrow and do, I guess, the first feeding, and we'll see what happens. I'm excited. I'm missing Jeopardy, so I'm gonna go. Please, I'm in my old lady bag. Are you kidding me? I'm upset because I'm missing Jeopardy, but I'm also so excited because I'm making a sourdough starter. Please, Blanche, Rose, Sophia, come treat my life. Like, really, I love it. Dorothy, I'm with you. Absolutely. I will see you tomorrow. It's fine. Am I crusty? No, but you can definitely see that that hormonal acne. Just so fine. Good morning. It is day, what is today? I think it's day 14 on the dot. Sorry also for the noise because the dishwasher is going and I'm heating up water, so there's a lot of noise. Yes, today is the 12th. We started my starter on the 29th, so this is day 14. So this is like one reason I love the internet, is because you can look stuff up. It's like I was just like, am I not doing this right? Because it's been 7 days and it's not doing what they said it was gonna do, you know. So I found a video, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be over here, but yeah, so I found this video that was so helpful. Like, it was growing some, but it was definitely not doubling outside of like the one day that it doubled. Well, in that specific amount of time, I will say that, because there were 1 or 2 days where I just kind of let the dough just let it ferment and stuff, and it did double, but it took over 24 hours for it to double. There's still activity. We are building the strong colony. It's okay. And then I found the video, I just looked at it, I'm like, wow, it really was okay, and I am still right on schedule. I really thought by now we would have baked our first loaf, and whether it turned out good or bad, it doesn't matter, we would have baked a loaf. That's probably not gonna happen this week. Let me go grab our starter. So it has been a little over 12 hours, and oh, wait, let me, it's a little sliver, but this is where we started, and I don't even know if you can see, but this is where we are right now. So not quite doubled or anything, but she grew overnight. Because I fed it around, it was either at like 5:30 or 7. I'm pretty sure it said I fed her 7-ish. A little acidic. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, like lately it has been smelling acidic where it didn't before. When I fed her last night, it was straight acetone. I was just like, oh, that's what they mean. Because yesterday I'm like, oh, just like this morning, like that caught me in my throat. I have been sniffing it, and it hasn't smelled strongly of anything, good or bad. Like, it didn't exactly smell appetizing, but it didn't smell like trash. Excuse me, like trash, like everybody was saying it would. So far, so good. I'm going to feed her, and then I will check back with you, as I care about you and your time and my time. So yeah, and the feeding is repetitive. I am not here to do a tutorial. I am here to tell you about my experience and my failures. I feel like the next time I talk to you, whenever I can consistently like get maybe like 3 days of doubling in size within a specific set of time, so that's like between like 4 to 6 hours or whatever, I'll give myself up to 8 hours, because the temperature does fluctuate. So sometimes, like right now it's pretty nice and warm in here, but sometimes it fluctuates in here. I'm in Chicago and it's the winter time, so yeah, the thermostat be taking a minute to adjust. Okay, between 4 to 8 hours is reasonable for it to double in size. So yeah, we're getting close. It's been, I think, like 13 and a half ish, and while she didn't double, she did get close. She did get close. So literally no idea how to wrap this video up. Day 15 of sourdough starter, and we are getting somewhere. So I think you can see it better on this side. This is where we are. She has doubled. This is where she was this morning at like 7. Ooh, there we go. At like 7 she was up here, and she's fallen a little bit. So I'm gonna feed her, but that's good because that was maybe, because I fed her really late yesterday. So sorry, I keep like showing her because she's so beautiful. I think it was like really late, at like 10 something. Grab my discard jar from the fridge. As I did this last feeding, there are some takeaways. I learned some stuff. I learned a lot of stuff. during this process of my first 2 weeks in the life of my brand new starter. So first thing I learned, it's easy, don't make it complicated. I still recommend a scale because that just makes it like easier on in your mind, like for your mind. Second thing, it is not always going to look like the picture. Because had I have not found the video that kind of gave me a different timeline for the starter, I would have been thinking, damn, starter is just not meant for me. Third thing I learned, consistency is key. Stick with it and be consistent with it, and she will be beautiful and gorgeous. What else have I learned? Ooh, dark. Clean jars, not necessary, but helpful so you can see stuff. So like, I'm not changing jars. I can see it fairly clear. Well, I feel like it's a glare, so you can't see it as clearly. What else have I learned in my non-expert first-timer opinion? Have a good time. I've had so much fun thinking about all the things that I'm going to be making with my sourdough. One of my favorite things to make now, just with yeast, is like cinnamon rolls. So I'm like, ooh, sourdough cinnamon rolls. That sounds like fun. This is fun and exciting. And I hope that you've had a good time watching me do whatever I have been doing for the last 2 weeks. And next time is going to be super exciting because then we're baking bread. Today is like day 1 of her like being sort of ready to start baking. Next week, I'm going to anticipate baking our first loaf. So I'm excited. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited. I also know it's not going to go smoothly, but we're going to have a great time anyway. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Ooh, and also put your name, your name thing, vote for the names down below. I want to name our new pet starter. So yeah. All right, you guys. Bye. By the way, we have a wild animal of a tarantula level spider somewhere in this house, and it makes me uneasy. Just saying. No, I did not investigate further because the spider was literally grown. This was a grown-ass spider. Not sure of the gender, but I'm telling you, this spider had a mortgage, okay, had a kid, had a stressful job. I could see it in the bagging of its multiple eyes. It did not want to play, so I didn't play with her or him. I don't know. So yeah.